while I'm sad. You've been out all night, know you've been bad. Don't tell me different, know it's a lie. Come to me, honey, see how I cry.
Welcome to the Recovery Show with Bernie Z. That's me. Today I want to talk to the family and friends and those who are supporters of those recovering about step 7 and how it works with them. And it's humbly ask God of our understanding to remove our shortcomings. Okay, with family members, it's a much different situation than with the addict. The addict, the shortcomings have everything to do with the addiction. With the family members, it is everything to do with trusting that the addict is truly willing to recover. So often they aren't. They are on the fence when they'll talk the talk but not walk the walk. But in respect to the recovery process, if they're truly working towards that and they're fighting for that moment of clean time, then the things that'll be seen is the desire to spend more time around family and friends. The activity level will change from they're gone all the time to you'll be able to see them more often. If that's happening, it's going to be hard to accept initially that they've either returned to the person you knew or are trying to return to the person that you knew, because you probably have seen it before where they've started on that path and then next thing you know, they disappear again. So for family, the hardest part is going to be that defect of expecting the worst in a moment that may be doing it better. The best way to deal with that is to try to talk to them about what's going on. What are they doing differently? Ask, don't hesitate to ask them, hey, I've noticed something different about you. What is it? Because before you were gone all the time, or this or that. Point out what you saw when they were in their addiction, and encourage the things you see that have changed. Say, boy, it was good to see you, and it really surprised me because usually you're not here, or usually this or that. So what's going on with you, so we can be a help to keep this going. Focus on the positive as much as you can, and try to remember that the negative that you expect, quite frankly, may not be the negative you'll see. You may see glimpses of it, but you may not see a full-blown return to it. So try to focus on the positive things you see and give encouragement. And when you've been dealing with an addict for a long time, that's very hard, I know. Being an addict, being a recovering compulsive gambler, I know it's hard to look beyond the addiction that the person has and how they've handled it. So be aware it's going to be a time-consuming, challenging opportunity to see beyond the addict's addiction to their actual ability to recover, and learn how to, instead of looking for the bad, looking for the good and encouraging that good. So for you guys, hats off to the ones that are able to do that. It's very hard, but I encourage you that you will be making a huge difference for a recovering addict, by saying, hey, I noticed there's a difference, what's going on, and maybe talking to them, saying, asking them, what has changed, because you seem like such a much different person now. and say, it's a positive change, and I'm really surprised and really impressed, type of thing. So that they'll see that you're noticing. Now that's not to say that you'll say it's a consistent thing, or that you see it's a consistent thing, but the more you encourage it, the more it will continue. As long as that encouragement is sincere. So focus on being sincerely sharing the positive that you see in them in their recovery. With that, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for listening, and have a good day.
While I'm